Hello all and welcome to this. We're here at WrestleMania weekend. I'm joined by
Instantclassic8
and this goofball over here.
What?
Say who you are.
I'm a man.
This is Chase.
Sorry.
This is Chase. This is who I plug and doesn't do videos and stuff. What? Anyways. Okay, so we are here in Phoenix. What are you doing?
Oh, it's the book, man.
What about the book?
It's a great book.
I know there's stuff going on. You have to
Just go.
just go. Okay. So we just got back from
Oh, we did.
Oh,
We're
really?
lying from the people. Just lying. Just straight up lying.
We just got back from the Ring of Honor show. That just ended like an hour or so ago.
We had to eat. Sorry.
You truthful.
True.
Man. That's why I'm
Yes.
here.
And just so everyone does know, there were a lot of people there. A lot more people than I thought were going to be there. Is this fool's first time at Ring of Honor?
Yes.
What did you think?
It was awesome. Before we even get to the matches, it's so much different than being like a WWE event because it just feels so much more personal because you get close to the wrestlers and everything and you just actually feel the action. You're not just sitting there and just watching a 2-hour event go by. It actually feels more personal, which is what I really liked about it.
Why don't you tell your little story about this afternoon while me and this fool were driving and
What story?
Jerry Lynn?
Oh, okay. All right. So, well, first off, I'm running like 2 hours of sleep since early morning Thursday, so it's gonna be kind of hard for me to remember. Either way, I get in. My flight gets in about I say 9:45. They haven't gotten here yet. Plus, we couldn't check into the hotel until like 3, so I had to just make do with what I had. So I called up Crazy Mike and Gilbert Blaze and those guys. And
Fuck, man.
we called up them and I met them they were at a restaurant or whatever.
Yeah, man.
So I just wanted to drop my bags off, so I wouldn't carry those around. So we went back to the hotel, went up to the room, and I left my bags there. So we decided to just go out and hang out by the pool for a while. So we go into the elevator. We come down to the floor, and as soon as the door opens, we see Ring of Honor owner Kerry Silken. He's walking right there. So we're saying like what's up and everything. He's asking us if we're coming to the show, and it's like yeah, we're coming tonight. We're coming tomorrow. He's like all right, cool. And then he was asking us what we're doing. We're like we're gonna go hang out by the pool for a while. He's like okay, well just stick around for a while. You may run into somebody you know. So we're down by the pool, whatever, and then about 5 minutes later, Kerry comes out there, and he's got Jerry Lynn with him, and he introduced Jerry Lynn to us, and he stood there. It was me and the guys and Jerry Lynn, and he stood there and he talked to us for almost an hour just about different stuff about wrestling and
So
wrestling
we got
business.
ignored for an hour.
I at least let them in on what was going on while I was marking out, on the inside, that we were getting to talk to Jerry Lynn. But yeah, it was just like that little brush with fame. But kind of meeting anybody this weekend was what I expected. But when you get somebody like Jerry Lynn, who is like one of the real top guys in the business, it feels so special. And he's just such a down to earth guy. He was really nice. He came up there and talked to us for a whole hour about different stuff. It was just a really good experience. So, yeah.
That was
and
the
they
setup.
missed out on it.
Yeah, we missed out on it because, well, so we could have transportation while we were here.
Yeah.
But anyways, so we went to the Ring of Honor show. You thought it was awesome.
Yes, it was awesome.
I can't close my hand. My left hand is stuck like this from banging.
If you do get the DVD, which I recommend you all do, you will probably see us. What do you call it? By the entrance.
That's the second half.
Because our seats were right there, and we were smacking on the guardrail, and I got battle scars all over. I got a scar on my hand and on my finger. It was crazy. It was nuts. Had a fun time. Very fun time.
But we did get there. Show started. I will say this: while there were more people than I thought there was going to be there, it wasn't necessarily the best crowd ever.
No. Idiots.
we sat by some. Literally, I thought about getting up and going somewhere else because these guys were just everything people accused me of being. These guys were, and it just irked me, And the people we were with even agreed. They were just like, "What's going on with these guys?" So, other than that, though, show started. What was the first match? Oh, the six-man mayhem, which had
Big shocker.
You remember who all was in it?
I do.
There was
Russia
Rush
Brown, John Good Time, Embassy Fools, which is a Devarian ride.
Sean Devarian,
Colt Cabana, and then the Shocker.
Oh yes.
Turn.
I can't think of his name.
Human Tornado.
Oh yes. Human
They've
Tornado.
been teasing a return to wrestling all week, and it ended up being Human Tornado, which is very shocking.
Which is very cool. A lot of the people who knew who he was were kind of shocked by it. You could tell, particularly with the guys from PWG that wrestled mostly for PWG, a lot of the fans that were there weren't really too hip on who these guys were, but I guess that's to be somewhat expected because it was I would say, a different type of Ring of Honor crowd. Not that that's a bad thing, but they didn't seem to know who a lot of the guys were. But I guess that's not, like I said, not too bad of a thing. Really fun match though.
Yeah.
Particularly the stuff with Russia Brown and Colt Cabana was lots of comedy spots. Very entertaining. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. Very good opener and good way to kind of start off the show. And then what did we have second?
And was still fine. Second. Oh fuck.
Anyone remember?
Hold on.
What did we have second?
Hold on. Oh, you can't have this much there.
No.
Just name off the next match.
Wasn't.
Well, anyways, we had whoever it was.
No, it was Scott Lost and Scorpio Sky as the Kings of
yes.
Wrestling.
Okay, that's it. This was I thought when the match started, we were gonna get a glorified squash. It actually turned out to be a little bit more than that, somewhat competitive. Though the Kings of Wrestling were never in a lot of danger, but it did go for pretty good time. It was a good match. Everything, but I would say one thing on this show was good. Was good, and probably on the DVD, everything will come out being pretty good, I would think. But it was a good match. The Kings of Wrestling went out there, did their thing. Claudio did a double swing. I don't even know how to explain it.
It was just awesome.
I
He
don't.
had one guy on like his chest, one guy on his back, and it was crazy.
It was crazy. They did a lot. It was kind of weird to see Claudio and Hero do kind of their moves that they normally do, their signature moves, and then kind of tag team them together. That was kind of interesting, I thought. But that was a good match. And then I think we got which was so much better than the final battle match. It was this is what when they said, okay, this is what you're gonna get, this is what I thought we were gonna get, and it was so much better. The guys sitting next to us were like, well, this match isn't as good as the final battle match, and I just wanted to scream at them and go, did you watch that match? And we had somebody who was at that match live and was just like, whatever. But this match, a lot of intensity. The ending, I thought, kind of came out of nowhere, but it was still a good match. It was still a good match. It was still.
That was a really good ending.
Yeah,
It sounds like you're dissing it when you put it like that.
But it did just. They didn't build up to it. It just kind of ended.
Third match on the show.
Was it just a? He just
He went for the El Diablo armbar and he rolled through it through the schoolboy.
Which was pretty cool. And then what did we get after that? We got.
Was it Bison Smith?
Oh yeah, Bison Smith and Necro, which was
not a match.
Not a match. Will probably turn out good on DVD. They went out through the crowd. We were too close to enjoy this match because they went up to the cheap seats and all of that sort of thing. Went to a no contest. Blah. It was more of a storyline thing. It was your basic what they do with Necro. Then we got
first half
Steen. This started off kind of slow. They were doing lots of working over Kenny Omega's arm, which made sense. but people were getting kind of restless because they were just kept working over the arm over and over and over again. And then about, I would say, the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Last 5 minutes, this match went insane. This was ended up being a very good match. It was an okay match, and then ended up being a very good match just because of the last 5 minutes, where they kept everything that they had set up prior ended up being used at the end of the match. So everything worked. It was really good. So then we went to.
Does this show have a name?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. It has no name. This will probably not be, even though it is WrestleMania weekend show.
Yeah, this ain't super.
Yeah, it's not Supercard. That'll probably be the May 8th show, just to let everyone know. That show already sounds like it's going to be insane. For those of you who don't know. Then we got Intermission. Then we came back.
We bought a bunch of DVDs
Yes.
and.
We all got the same.
All right,
Yeah.
where's the sack?
Let's just show all the stuff that we got.
Sack.
Let's show. Okay.
We gotta show the grand diversity here. This is the I'm just gonna
For
tell
everyone that thinks that we like we all just.
This is fan shit right here.
What?
You gonna call us not say that we're fans and we buy all this shit. We
All
bought
right.
programs, which is nothing but a piece of cardboard with pictures on it. I got $10 of a autographed picture of Kenny King. He's really cool.
I got the Midnight Express Jim Cornette book, which I did not have, autographed,
Hold down.
which was even better, which was cool. Got to meet Jim Cornette. Waited until the end of the night to get that.
All right,
That was
now
awesome.
and I picked up SoCal Showdown and the
SoCal
8th anniversary show.
SoCal
Showdown, 8th anniversary.
See, it's called Grand Diversity.
Yes. I should tell you something about those shows. Where's the rest of my DVDs?
Nobody cares about them.
Okay. No one cares about those shows.
Nobody cares about them.
No
He
one
bought some more stuff. I'll
Yeah.
buy stuff tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow is going to be fine, crazy day. But we all went crazy. We did our part of giving. They actually had a pretty good because it was $15 a DVD, or you could buy 6 for $50.
Yeah.
So
It's really good.
it's a pretty good deal. Then we went into the second half of the show, which was
Steve Carino, El Generico.
Good old school match.
Yeah.
You had and the same thing. This goes with the Steen and Omega match as well, because Steen did kind of the same thing. Where he just played an old school heel, did old school heelish things.
And he got the advantage by a low blow, which is very old.
Yeah, which is very old school. So that worked, and this was good because everyone wanted El Generico to do his El Generico stuff, and Steve Carino was not letting him do the El Generico stuff. So, but eventually it did get pretty crazy, and then finally we got Steen coming out. This was pretty much just a setup for the
they went
the
ahead
Big Bang.
and made the match.
April 3rd, go Fight Live TV.
Yes.
If you're in
Go.
Charlotte, North Carolina, go.
If not,
just go.
get the pay-per-view.
$15.
we all, I think even you got the pay-per-view last time, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, for just so you know, you got 3 people here. We all bought it last time. Okay, with the exception of the sound issues,
Which was horrible.
which was horrible.
Fine if you were on high quality, but y'all fools was on medium.
No, I was on high quality and it was bad.
It was bad.
You cannot hear.
Well, the
DVD.
Yes.
Horrible.
It's bad, Chase. It's bad.
Nothing changes.
It's bad. Anyways, other than you can just turn it off,
Yeah, which is bad.
which is better. Other than that, the picture
time
was
to
the
tap
picture-
out or man up.
Shut up.
Just flashbacks.
Anyways,
Look at you, Sam.
But she knows soul thing. But we
yes,
won't
but-
talk about
he sold me too, so it's okay. The picture was fine. There was no lagging.
Mm.
It was fine for anyone that just wants to know. So if you hear anything like that the picture's not fine or there was other issues, then they did not watch the actual live Go Fight stream. They were watching something else.
Yeah, it was mainly just the sound quality
Yes.
and the main event that people griped about.
Yes.
Other than that, it was great.
Yes. So, but this definitely set up for that. Colt Cabana came out after the match. Steen interfered. Basically set up the pay-per-view match. That's fine. I was fine with that. Then
Cornette.
Then Cornette comes out, does his little speech, explains to the fans there what the gauntlet match is going to be. This was the match I was not looking very forward to. I don't know about you two.
No.
And it actually worked. I'm not gonna say it was great, but it worked.
It was good.
It was
really
good. It worked. This was Tyler Black's turn to do the gauntlet. He beat Aries. Ended up a pretty good match, and then hurt his arm during the match. So Strong came out, worked over his arm. Somewhere in the match, Strong hurt his arm, so they started working it over. Strong ended up going over, was good, made sense for the most part. I thought this would be a train wreck. Wasn't a train wreck.
One minor thing that our friend Brian mentioned, and I thought as well, Sunny was at this event, and she came out as a manager for Austin Aries, but she really wasn't managing him. She was just playing with the crowd, posing for pictures, and shaking hands. And I mean, it's not a big thing because she's gonna be gone tomorrow, but still, you know, when you have that role, you kind of want to play up to it. But
Well, she got into the match.
yeah, well, yeah, she did play in that.
Yeah.
Plus, she looked good enough where
Yeah.
you don't really.
Yes, it was something. It was good, and they actually played out pretty good. And then we thought that was going to be the semi-main, but what ended up being the semi-main was Jerry Lynn versus Kenny King. No holds barred match. We had the ladder spots, some actually inventive ladder spots.
Yeah.
There was actually some
Sick stuff in there.
yeah, there a table botch by the table, which actually ended up making the match better.
Yeah.
That's actually
It might have been the end. But what we got was awesome.
awesome. So that worked. You got the lung blower through a table.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was crazy. And then we got the main event, which was amazing. Which was amazing.
It
was started out slow. I will say this, that at probably the first quarter of the
He's
match.
talking about the Briscoes versus
Yes.
American Wolves, by the way.
And the first quarter of the match, oh yes,
Our friend Brian snagged this.
it's very wet and
It is.
nasty
It
at the
is
moment.
very wet.
I'm guessing it's just water.
Yeah.
Said, but we don't know. And
We
he just
don't
went
know,
with
but, Jay, this is Jay Briscoe's headband.
Okay, you can.
Yeah,
you
we
can
can talk
better
about
play.
By the way, they debuted brand new belts.
Oh,
yes.
there's new belts.
They look good.
They look really good.
They
They're
look
gold.
They're like gold.
They're gold.
Yeah.
I'm guessing a new world title soon.
Yeah.
Probably next week.
Probably wouldn't surprise me. But the Wolves played more faces for the first quarter, half of the match, I guess. Roll more like, which to me means there might be starting to set up kind of, if Hero and Claudio win, because you got Hagedorn manages both teams, kind of a thing going on there. But the match started off pretty slow. The first half of the match was the Briscoes working over Eddie, and then it kind of switched, and then they started working over, was it Jay?
No, Jay got
Mark, they threw Mark with the
yeah.
foot.
No,
And
Jay got super kick and German over the guardrail.
Right.
And then Mark went for the hot tag, but no one there.
No one there. So yeah, and
Once again, Davey Richards almost kills people in the front row.
Oh, you see, alright, I don't know if y'all saw Fearless, which is the Augusta pay-per-view. Davey throws Mochizuki to the outside, looks at the crowd, looks at Mochizuki, does a little crazy running start.
and the crowd
The
goes
crowd spreads like cockroaches in the light, because they know
he's coming.
Davey's coming. Mark is just standing by the guardrail. He literally just stomped Jay, and he just fucking
Took off.
didn't even go get the rope. Just took off and just flew, and landed in the 6th row.
I'm pretty sure Moxley got kicked in the face.
But that's what you get for wearing that mask.
But that was pretty crazy. Then we got like 10 minutes of just
Total
insaneness.
nonstop action.
TNA.
No, this was
This was better than TNA.
This was not like stuff that should have been finished, and they were hitting finishers, getting close counts, and then what finished the match is what should have finished the match.
Yeah.
They were hitting like six crazy finishers too. It wasn't like regular stuff, but that was tonight. I would say, I don't know, live, like I said, everything except for the Necro match was, I thought, good. Live.
I don't call that a match. It's more like a setup for tomorrow.
Anyway.
The Necro stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah,
which
it will make the show, so.
Yeah. But it'll probably be better on DVD, I would think. We had a good time. He got to go to his first show. Dee and Kristen from Black Cat Feline, they got to go to the first ROH show too, which was good because they weren't going to. Yes, they got to go, so that was good, and they apparently enjoyed themselves.
There's a lot of people down here.
There's a lot of people.
That's YouTube people I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's like there's YouTube people we didn't even know were YouTube people.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, I make videos too, and I'm like, I don't know who you are, but
Sorry.
But they knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like, you probably don't know who I am, but that was cool, and there's YouTube people down here that you guys don't know who they are, so that's fine too. But that was day one. Then there's the marathon that will be tomorrow.
Good God. It's gonna be awesome though. The Ring of Honor show. Have they announced the whole card? They're doing the gauntlet stuff again.
Right.
They have it. What you said? 8-man tag.
And eight-man tag.
And then a few.
And then Jerry Lynn and Steve Carino.
Kenny King, Scorpio Sky, a battle of the brothers. What else is on there? Omega and Romero.
That should be good.
There's no telling how the show's gonna turn out.
Well, we don't need to preview this. We're gonna tell y'all about it tomorrow.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
And then,
there's no telling how good this show is, but
because we literally thought this show would be okay that we went to tonight.
I thought I was gonna have a fun time, and I ended up having a great time.
I didn't say we were gonna have fun. I just
quit being such a critic.
Fuck you.
We will see a great show tomorrow, I predict, with Dragon Gate.
Yes.
Not too many people saw it tonight.
But
But
hey, I that's why I was kind of shocked at how many people. I mean, I would say there was a pretty good. I don't think Dragon Gate hurt Ring of Honor that much.
No.
To be honest, it didn't look like.
Unless you had buyer's remorse.
I guess. I mean, but really, I mean, there wasn't.
Have you talked about that stupid thing?
I'm not talking about that. What does it matter? Ring of Honor got even if people did that, Ring of Honor guys still got their money, so that doesn't freaking matter.
I'm just happy the guys in our row had buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
Intermission.
Thank God.
Thank God.
And I don't care if they watch this video either. You guys sucked.
Oh God! That hurt my hand.
Me and him were sitting by you guys, and we were just like,
shut the hell up.
Twinkies. Eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah, but the Twinkies thing kept going. Even when people were screaming this isn't New York, but that was
day one, very fun.
Very
tiring.
fun. Yes, tomorrow will probably be insane.
But at least I'll have a little bit of sleep.
And then, Sunday.
Shane Hagedorn's picture looks really gay.
He looked very gay tonight, so. Anyways, I think that's everything for tonight. We're out later.